DanTheWolfman here, real catch wrestling, RCW, Catch-Jitsu style, putting it all together. I'm going to talk about positions you haven't done before, looking at the rack or the stockade position. In the rack or the stockade, whenever you're inside mount, you might be able to submit the guy with stuff and positions people haven't seen. So, a lot of times, it's when you're inside control, and I'm trying to submit this firearm with the top wrist lock, but he's a strong guy with a straight arm bar, but he's a strong guy. So anytime it's up in this upper quadrant, I'm going to palm strike, bam, come under this head, and go here. Now, I got good leverage to jack him up on his side. There might be the submission right there. I can put this towards the back and put my, my elbow joint forward and my forearm forward. So it's kind of a neck crank, but mostly I'm working on the lat stretch there. I'm going to hurt his lat area, his lat muscles. So I'm here. Now, for the rack or the stockade, I can go top leg, which I used to do more. I'm starting to play with bottom leg. I can go bottom leg over, boom, put it into his stomach. If he's squirming and trying to turn belly down and stuff, I can take this knee and grind it in the middle of his back. All right. Now from here, great ground and pound position. He can't defend the punches. I have his arm checked. I can get a lot of leverage, okay, to get the TKO stoppage. So in and of itself, this is great. Sometimes I can grab this leg before I even mount this foot over. If I happen to like get a weird takedown position, I get the guy's leg. I might have this in here. If I got this overhook arm on the leg here, I can work on his knee and his hip joint there and get a break there. I've actually hit that twice live, not on the best guys, but I've gotten it. So it's possible to get that sideways knee bend and some hip action in there. Mostly that's usually it from here. But you could potentially still get a neck crank here. S grip and bring his head forward. Do something like this. Okay, not as good as the top leg. But maybe I do that in order to put the foot here and come to this position. Now, this is not fun for him. It could go anywhere in a triangle. If you got long, skinny legs, could be a leg scissor. I could go here with his face to get a leg scissor. Okay, I can go here and neck crank him like a wrestler's guillotine twister. I can still get the straight arm bar. Okay, if he bends and defends a little bit, just like any other arm bar position, I can go Rudy Garami style. I'm gonna have to pinch right here, elbow up. Okay. Let's see, what else could I get from there? I could maybe stretch this arm back. If I can catch it, I can go here and do a stretch. And a surfboard stretch style, pull this until he's ready to attack. See, I could go with my whole back and rip his muscles out, okay? Or I could maybe switch my feet position. Boom, really fast. Ninja style, scissor choke this way. On the neck, and I still got the arm break here, by the way. Got the arm bar. I could reach, if I had long arms, reach behind here, grab the top of my toes. If you had long arms, you could reach behind here, grab the top of your toes, and also help get leverage for that. Kind of a scissor choke on the arm reach. So that's with the bottom leg. Now the top leg I've been using a long time. I'm in here, I want to make the guy uncomfortable. I'm fighting over this, whatever. Palm strike, underhook the head, boom, jack him up on his side. Okay? And that's all. But what if you're a small guy and the guy's really heavy? I'm glad I just thought about that. So what if he's a 300 pounder? What if the roles are reversed? If he wants to look cool in front of everyone and get me in the rack and put me in the neck crank, in the stockade. Well, it's going to be a little hard if I know it's coming to jack me on the side. Well, you could always do this and the referee won't see it even in MMA. You could grab the fat, little fat. He doesn't have a lot of fat like I do, especially on a big guy. You could do this and push the palm down to the ground. That'll turn him on the side really fast. Now, in MMA, you're going to often want to just close a fist and put that on the ground to keep the guy there. The good connection between the MMA glove, friction, and the ground. Top leg up. I can post on him, put pressure on his rib cage. That'll probably make him tap right there. Step over, sit back. Now, I didn't land quite great, so I'm going to take my fist, push his chin up, and now leg scissor. Choke, combination arm bar. And again, you could do all this stuff. Again, I can pull this in, pull this down, pull it up, push this in. I can go over here, do all this stuff again. And I got the arm bar, even if it's bent, I can break it sideways in the armpit while I'm leg scissor choking him, dual submission style. So, you see that that's a lot. And you can always bail out and come up and do a bicep compression, arm compression there with your legs and body weight, and come back in and mount and all kinds of stuff. You know, see, I got, that was here. Here. I can do a gooseneck wrist lock there. I can come on top here. Okay? Just when you're bailing any armbar. So that is the rack. That is the Stockade. I hope I hit most of the stuff there. There's a lot of stuff available. For MMA, what's important is that you are completely crucifying the guy, putting him in a crucifix, and tying him up so you can beat the hell out of him with punches. In a grappling tournament that allows all submissions, a really cool grappling tournament, you've got all kinds of submission options available. People have written to me online on another video I did years ago at a seminar. Even if you jack the guy to here, even if you're a Jiu-Jitsu guy, and it's IBJJF, and it's not allowed, don't break the head for it, but you could still be looking to get, you know, like a short armbar on the guy. You know, you could still climb over here, boom, boom, boom. You get an armbar and armpit, you can transition out. You could still transition to a Jiu-Jitsu, you can tell me. So, don't abandon the position just because you're like, oh, well, neck cranks aren't allowed at my school. Be very careful with some of the twisty stuff, the lat pull stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That's my Catch-Jitsu style, or real catch wrestling style. And I'll catch you on the flip side. Thanks.